Hello, gamers! Today, I have terrible news. Being the disgusting YouTuber that I am, the inevitable has finally happened. As all good YouTubers, I have been arrested. Thankfully, the Minecraft material on my channel is minimal, so they didn't find the encrypted flash drive in my Luna plushie. So, I only got caught on my crypto market rug pull, costing thousands of children millions of dollars. For this egregious offense against society and humanity, I've been given a 4 to 7 week sentence in federal prison. This is obviously unacceptable. I need to escape. I need to get out of this hell. I peel back the foreskin of the ground, which gave me immeasurable brain damage. Oh, alright. After I recover from my lobotomy, I see it, the prison poop spoon. I take a chair and give the concrete floor a spinal fracture. I sure hope no handsome buff guard comes over here and ties me up for destroying government property. That would be tragic. Then I start using the pea spoon, short for poop spoon, to begin poorly, very poorly, digging. My pathetic League of Legends body does not lend itself to escape, but we persist. My tiny arms and tiny brain get to work. From this point forward, every time I see a molecule of dirt, my neurons are activated. Thankfully, I immediately stumbled upon my second favorite thing to dirt, trash. I then laid my wares out to be browsed by wandering vagrants. We were also finding creative ways to deal with the dirt problem. Take the dirt from the mound and eat it. Oh, toilet bowl. Okay. A lot of me has changed over the last few years, but my greed hasn't. 8 toilet paper for this? That's ridiculous! I want at least 12 toilet paper for my ducky. Apparently, toilet paper is the primary currency in the prison, which I soon found could be used to purchase such amenities as plastic spoon, stale cereal, and an autoerotic asphyxiation assistant device. The loop should be very clear at this point. Dig, find trash, sell trash, buy more trash to dig more with, and then sell that. And somewhere in that loop, escape. At some point, I discovered, in fact, you can negotiate. Sell items. 18. Baloney. Baloney. Give me 20. God damn it! I, however, seem to have an iron deficiency, not allowing me to speak properly. Before I could find the most handsome face to sit on, it was already lunchtime. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. While on my way to eat unrecognizable prison slop for lunch, I discovered another inmate, who I referred to as the big guy. Dang, don't leave me alone in a cell with this guy for 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? He wanted me to do something for $5. I told him it was on the house, but then he just asked for a bar of soap. As you can imagine, my disappointment was immeasurable and my day was ruined. I ate my meal, did some bench presses. I went back to my cell, horribly mismanaged my energy, got stuck in my cell. Like a rabid dog, I was clawing at the walls until I realized begging is always an option. I got some free rolls. At this point, I was starting to get a little bit testy. What happens if I'm caught outside my cell? Let's see what happens. This dude burst out of the door and then ran at me like an NFL linebacker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! The guard then begun to cave my skull in with a metal pipe. I awoke in my cell with mild memory loss and a hatred for authority. And to my despair, we were in a new cell. I was understandably a little bit upset. Oh no, what is this? I have to start all over again. This is a tragedy beyond tragedies. But I assure you, despite my scarred and deformed appearance thanks to the prison guard, my resolve has never been stronger. I've had it up to here with this game. I am going to be the best prison digger that you've ever seen in your life. So we dug, sold, and kept digging. The upgrades are starting to pile up, and I was getting stronger and smarter. Back to the mines, coffin. To my surprise, someone had the courtesy to bury a body in a coffin under my cell. The next objective was clear, grave robbing. In order to do this, we are going to need to exploit a glitch in the game called empathy and begging. After this successful business endeavor, I got a shovel upgrade. Unfortunately, all the janitor thresh gooning I was doing over the last 24 hours had dropped my IQ like a rock, and I was caught with my new tool on display for everyone to see. You know what that means. Get bust! Oh no! I held the tool! Don't tell me I have to start all over again. Please don't. Don't do this to me. This didn't bother me at all. No. I knew I had to persist for all of humankind, for breaking out of prison is an innate desire in the human brain, and the Founding Fathers died for our pursuit of happiness. Or something. We did find the item we need for the big guy, but much to my dismay, he didn't want me, just a lighter to smoke high-quality jankum with. Back to digging, dirt cuck. We were starting to make some serious cash, but our negotiation skills were still failing us. 46! We're not serious. We're not, that's ridiculous. I need at least 50. Are we 70% that I don't? A few key upgrades later, we got to the coffin, which shattered into trash and a very important key. What does this key go to? I hear you screaming at your phone, chips falling out of the sides of your mouth. It goes to a warehouse, a bazaar of contraband and plump women. But I didn't have time or cash yet, but I will. You can probably guess what's next. Yes, that's right. Dig, a lot of digging, sell, upgrade, the hallmarks of any good prison escape simulator. The new shovel was doing a lot of work at this point, and that work was resulting in big stacks of toilet rolls. We continued to upgrade only to dig more. All of that digging was getting me some serious dough, so I finally decided upgrading my toilet into something that would suck the waste right out of me, a new rug, and an improvised explosive device. Needless to say, it was very disappointing. All the dirt fumes were starting to cause me to enter a state of delirium. I began ranting about irrelevant topics like the PS2 and Red Faction. If you guys like this game and you haven't played Red Faction, probably give it a go. Although that game was made in 1985, so it is a little bit dated at this point. It was actually pretty revolutionary for only being on the PS2. The PS2 was a hell of a console, by the way. If any of you Zoomers out there never got the chance to experience that, boy, let me tell you, you are missing out, pal. Eventually, I sobered up and reached the bottom. The next order of business is to dig north. We are nearly out now. It is also at this point where I realized prison respect was a very desirable commodity. It allowed for huge discounts at the store. I did this by buying posters of scantily clad women and allowing the guys turns in my cell alone. And let me tell you, it was working. Despite this, I was still terrible at negotiating. That's ridiculous. All right, I'm restarting my negotiating career, boys. Why do you do this to me? I am now immediately retiring my negotiating career. After that horrible business decision, I was caught red-handed in the act again. Lunch break? Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Oh God, 10 seconds. The lunch break. Oh God! 5 seconds. Oh God! No! Oh! Did we get caught? I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh. Okay. That was a little bit worrying. Ha ha. Just kidding. You fell for it, didn't you, idiot? I am a professional gamer and a professional gambler. I spent all of our money on one spin of the wheel, which we immediately lost. Like a rat addicted to cocaine water, I went in for more, but I was all out. Also, I have terrible news. The digging has continued. The buying of Gooner posters has continued. The gambling continued. After losing copious amounts of my hard-earned cash, I decided to break out a forbidden ninjutsu technique called getting even, or getting even worse. Shockingly, we got a lot more than even. Oh my God! Woohoo! We did it! With a jackpot posted in our account, we were now filthy rich. We were rich, and the tunnel project was going splendid. I was so happy I decided to go on a mini shopping spree. I got a plant, coffee, and tea maker. I'm starting to like it here. Truly thrilling gameplay. The next shovel upgrade trivialized digging. It was less of a shovel and more of a dirt obliterator. At this point, my wealth was growing exponentially. We got a gorgeous tiger skin rug, plants, coffee, tea, a golden toilet. Life wasn't good. It was great. I don't know if I want to leave this place. I then found a mysterious hole in the ground, which I then promptly jumped into, which led me to a complex sewer system, a ladder, and what appeared to be nearly freedom. There was only one more task to do: break into this random car and get the hell out of here. The catharsis of feeling the cold wind in my luscious hair, because I'm not bald, was amazing. I drove with reckless abandon. I had a helicopter waiting for me. I could finally spell freedom and myself. I somehow managed not to eject myself through the windshield, then reach my escape. I will of course immediately reoffend, and after I get my Luna plushie, it's back to rug pulling 12-year-olds with meme coins. But for now, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you want to make a huge difference, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I will respond to every comment left on the video. Have a great day, everybody, and don't forget to watch another Dogbit video. Bye-bye.